Good, I'm glad you could pop in. Yeah, this isn't going to be a very long one, but I am going to show you a really cute card. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to gather my thoughts. Hi, Penny. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to gather my thoughts. Classes. I have 2 classes a month. One class I do with my Border Buddy partner, Patsy Wagner, every month. And the other I do with my friend, Ange McKay, and we call it Creative Escape. So they're very different in how they're priced and what comes with it. So I want to talk to you about the one that I'm going to be doing with Ange this month. We're going to be using a super cute stamp set from the mini catalog, along with some other products that we've pulled together that we think coordinate. So I'm going to show you the products. I'm going to talk about how much the class is, and then I'm going to make that card. So the class registration is open now. It closes, I'm just going to check my calendar, on the 17th of September. And then we actually make the cards together in a live Facebook group. You can also watch the rerun if you can't come live. And that will take place on October the 16th. So by closing it on the 17th of September, it gives us time to order all your supplies, get them cut, get them ready, and mailed out to you so you have them in plenty of time for the class. Okay, so that's kind of how we structure it. Hi, Nancy. Oh, 2 Nancys. Nancy squared. So let's go over and I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, so this is the stamp set that we're going to use, which is the Joyful Life, which, oh my gosh, how adorable is this? I'm just going to adjust my light here. It's a little off, you guys. It's a little bit shiny, but that's because the plastic is shiny and there's not a lot I can do about it. So hopefully that's a little bit better. But how cute are these guys? Like, here's a little bear riding a bike, because of course they all ride bikes. A little bunny in his basket. And look at, this is my favorite, the pig. I love this little pig. And then we've got the hedgehog and some really cute sayings. So a Christmas saying and then some just general sayings. So really, really sweet. This is not a bundle. It doesn't have dies. It's a stamp set. So let's talk about what else comes in the class. So this is the stamp set we're going to be using. And then what you're going to get is half a package of the DSP that is called Heartwarming. I always want to call it Heartwarming Hugs. I don't think it is. I think it's just Heartwarming. Love the traditional Christmas colors, right? So we've got the old olives and the real reds, and then even the darker. I think that might be mossy. So mossy meadow. So really, really nice. Okay. So I've cut this down to 6 by 12, but the pack comes as 12 by 12, but you'll get 2 of these, 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 2 of these. So the equivalent of 6 12 by 12s. So that's one side and then that's the other side. So really traditional. You can use them, gosh, on so many different cards. They're perfect. And then we thought, well, okay, we're going traditional red and green. Then we need some ribbon, and we chose the Real Red sheer ribbon. Okay, love this. So you're going to get a roll of that, and then you're going to get a package of the wonderful gems. So also red and clear. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Patrice. Hi, Francie. Thanks, you guys, for coming, especially when you weren't expecting me. I really appreciate it. Okay, so as part of the class, you're going to get everything you need to make 4 cards using the adorable Joyful Life. Okay, you're going to get the half a pack of DSP, the wonderful gems, the ribbon for $40, and that includes mailing in Canada, right? Okay, so I will have the link to sign up with me. Now, if you're Ange's customer, you are not going to want to sign up with me. You're going to want to sign up with Ange, and she will get that link for you guys soon, okay? We always have, each of us take turns. We have 2 lives the beginning of the month on a Tuesday and 2 lives on a Thursday where we showcase the stamp set or the bundle or the suite or whatever we're using. Normally, that would be on the 7th, the 9th, the 14th, and the 16th. But I'm doing it today because I can't do a live on the 16th. So I just moved it up so to make sure that I get 2 in. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. So let's start stamping with our project here. Okay, so I've gone ahead and pre-cut some pieces. I've got Real Red. That's going to be my card base. And I cut it at 5.5 by, I always think about this, 8.5 by 5.5, right? And then it's scored at 4.25. There we go. So just a traditional A2 card. Okay, hi Kim. Then I've got a layer that is just 1/4 of an inch smaller. So that's a 4 by 5.25. Then I grabbed a piece of the fabulous DSP. I just kind of picked one that I liked. And I'm actually going to use this side. I like this because it's very subtle and it's got the traditional Christmas colors and it's going to be perfect for the card that we're going to make. Okay. And then I've got a piece of old olive scrap. This is just a scrap that I'm going to stamp and use for my sentiment. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to cut out a frame. So I'm going to take my DSP, here it is, my other things out of the way, and I'm going to use the Stitched So Sweetly dies. Have you guys seen these dies? They're really, really cool. Let me grab them out of here. Okay, here we are. So we've got scalloped rectangles. So they cut out a piece that's got a scallop edge, plus it's stitched, which is really cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And then we've got these labels, different design of labels. So for my card, I'm going to take, hard to get off the magnet. I'm going to take this label here, okay? And I'm going to take the largest, I believe it's the largest. Let me just see. I can tell once I put it. Yes, I'm going to put the largest one down. So what I'm doing is nesting this one inside of this one. Okay. Now I could go ahead and cut this out and then run this through separately, cutting up the middle. But it's a lot more time consuming, saving, to do them together. So because they're going to move around a bit when I'm cutting, which I don't want to happen because it has to be a little bit exact, right? I'm going to take some double-sided, it's not double-sided, it's single-sided tape, but it's light tack, like it won't wreck my paper. It won't stick to my paper. It's made by Scotch and it's called removable tape. And I just got this on Amazon. I think it was $4 or something. Okay. So now I'm going to bring in my little baby boss. Hi, Janet. Hi, Sharon. Thanks for coming, you guys. You can rewind and see what we're doing here. This is for the class that we're doing using the Joyful Life stamp set, Ange and I, for our creative escape for this month. Okay. So I'm seeing that this isn't in screen. So I'm going to bring it up a titch here. Okay, so that should allow us to see what we're doing. Okay, so I've got that nested in. I've got it tacked down with some removable tape. And I'm just going to run it through my Baby Boss machine here. Okay. This little machine is like a little workhorse. I use it every day, several times a day. And I've done that for, gosh, it's coming up to a year, I think, since we were able to buy these. So it's really been a little workhorse for me. Okay, that's all the die cutting I'm going to do. I'm just going to peel that off. And then carefully, I'm going to just dislodge my little frame. So this piece here can be saved and used for something else, right? Never throw it away. That can be used for something else. That would be really cute. Okay, so now I've got my little frame. Now I want to stamp inside my frame. And I don't know about you guys. I'm not necessarily the greatest at lining things up. But I suppose there's two ways that I would do this. I'd either use my pencil and sort of lay this down where I wanted, right? And then I could put a little pencil mark here and then one in the center and I'd know where to stamp. Or once again, I can use my removable tape and that would work too. So I'm going to just do that. I'm going to take a little piece, make sure that's centered. It's hard to see if this is straight when you are not leaning over it. So I'm just going to really hope that I've got this straight. I'm just going to tack that down like that. That's good. Now I'm going to grab one of the characters. So we've got the bear, which is too big. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Marilyn. And we've got the pig. And then we've got the hedgehog. Okay. I am on earlier today, Janet. I'm not usually on a Thursday, actually. Only when we're doing our 2 posts a month, Ange and I, where she does it the first 2 Tuesdays and I do the first 2 Thursdays. So this is my day, and that's why I'm here. So I'm just going to ink up the pig, and so it's a little bit easier to line up. I can go like that. There we go. There he is. It's so cute. And where's my lid? Here it is. Okay. Now I'm going to remove this because I'll put it on later. So now I want to color this baby in, and I'm going to look for some scrap paper because this is the thick basic white, so it probably wouldn't come through to my work surface, but I always just get in the habit of putting a piece of scrap paper under when you're using alcohol inks. Okay. So I'm not going to do a lot of coloring. I'm going to use the green, and I'm going to go with the, oh, you know what? I'm going to go with the light old olive, and I'm just going to color in the little stripes here with the bullet end. So I'm not doing any blending because I'm not going to color in the whole pig. You'll see what I'm going to do in a sec here. Okay, so just added some little stripes to his scarf. He is so cute. He's so adorable. Okay, and then this is a coffee cup that he's got to share. Because, or she, whichever, wants to share with a friend. I'm just going to color in the coffee cup. There we go. And going to grab a smoky slate. Now this is light smoky slate. So I'm going to put that here. And then I wanted to add some shading. Now you could use, hi Mern and Sharon. Oh my gosh, hi Sharon all the way from Perth, Australia, my friend in Australia. You can use like a light blue for what I'm going to do, but I'm going to use the light smoky slate. Now I'm not going to color in my pig. I'm just wanting to add some really, really simple shading. Okay, so I'm just kind of the edges of his ears there, sort of between his glasses. And then I'm going to add a little bit here and a little bit here. And then I'm going to add a little bit here. You can see I'm just trying to add a little bit of interest without coloring everything in. Okay, and then for his feet, or hoofs, or whatever they have, I'm just going to do that. So can you see that I've just added a little bit of gray? I could add a little bit here, I suppose, just like that. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. Hi, Yuda. Oh, it's this light, you guys. I'm going to turn this light so it's not quite as... And of course, when I try and bring it up, it's going to have a hard time focusing. So I'm just going to let it try and focus on that. Sometimes, there we go. Can you see that? A little bit better. Okay. Now I'm going to take, I'll have a picture of the project later. I'll post, right? I'm going to take a light pool party. And I'm just going to color in his glasses. I lost my good sunglasses. I got a pair of Maui Jim sunglasses from Stampin' Up! When I went to Hawaii on an incentive trip, and I loved them, and I lost them yesterday. So then I thought, okay, I'm just going to go online, and I know what the name of the glasses are. Of course, they're sold out of the glasses that I want, but I can't believe this. You can try glasses on, like virtually. Did you guys know that? The only thing I can say about it is I thought it was really cool till I saw the glasses on me, and I don't know, they all looked like my head was the size of a dime, and they were gigantic. But a lot of the glasses have blue lenses, which I noticed, or pink, or they're quite fancy now. Anyways, I guess I'm going to have to go into a Maui or a sunglass store and try them on because it's not working online. Hi, Jacqueline. Okay, so that is all the coloring I'm going to do. Isn't he? Like, I mean, oh my gosh, how cute is he? I don't know, maybe it's me. Do you think he's cute? I think he's cute. Okay, so next what I want to do is I've got my frame that I cut earlier. And so here's my frame. So I'm just going to put him inside my frame. And I'm just going to do that with glue. I know, Janet, I'm trying not to, I'm trying not to obsess too much, but they were such beautiful glasses, my Maui Jims. Plus they were a bit sentimental, right? Because I got them in Hawaii as a gift. But oh well, there's worse things in life, especially nowadays. So I'm trying to be grateful. And I'll get myself another pair. The thing that's so maddening is I have no idea where they, I don't even know how I would have lost them. I literally wore them in the car, and then poof, went to put them on. When I went back in the car, they were gone. So I don't know if I accidentally put them down and they fell on the road, or like on the where I was parked, or I don't know. Anyway, okay, so there's my little piggy. He is so adorable. Oh, I saw that you registered today, Jacqueline, for this class. Yeah, this is just the cutest little stamp set, honestly. All right, now I want to have a saying. So I chose the one, there's a few to choose from. Friends like you make life a joy. And then we've got a little something for a great person, season's greetings, and for you. And I think I know what my problem is, you guys. I raised this up so that you could see me cutting. So I'm going to lower this down. And hopefully, yeah, that's a bit better. You can see the images a bit better that way. There we go. And I think I can turn my light back normally. Okay. Gosh, it takes a lot of fiddling, doesn't it, to get everything just right on video. But I appreciate you guys are so nice to me. Okay, so I'm going to take my Versamark because I want to emboss this. I want it to stand out on my old olive. Okay, so I'm just going to ink that up. Oh, I think I actually moved that while I was stamping, so I'm going to just turn it over because no one sees the other side. And then, I've talked about this before, there are dumpers and there are dippers, right? Embossing powder, dumpers or dippers. You don't have to confess what you are. I am a dumper. I just dump everything on there. I tap it off, give it a little flick, and then I put all of this back in. Now, some people take colors that they use a lot, like white or gold, and they put it in a very kind of shallow Tupperware type container, and they are the dippers. So they empty it in there, and then they take their paper and they just dip it in and tap it back off. So I don't know if you're a dipper. You know what, Cindy? Cindy is suggesting that I look between the seat and the console. I don't really think I did that, Cindy. I'm going to do that. Good suggestion. Oh my gosh, Sandy Hildebrand, hello. Oh, I'm so happy to see you here. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've seen your name for a long time. Hope you're doing well. And Joanne too. Okay, so you guys, sorry, we do digress, but that's what being life's all about. Saying hi to people they haven't seen or heard from in a while. Okay, so I've stamped that. I put my white embossing powder on. Now I'm going to heat set it with my heat tool, and I'm going to set it. We've got a setting 0, 1, and 2. So 0 is obviously off, and then 1 and 2. I'm going to turn it on to 2. It's very quiet. It's a very quiet heat thing. But it does take a bit of time to just heat up. So let's just let that heat up a bit. Don't point it at yourself or anything. Okay. And this won't take very long because it's quite small. I'm kind of burning my fingers. It's a little bit small of a paper. Okay, there we go. And you can see it now taken off and heating, right? So what you want to do as it heats, you're going to move this across until it sets. There we go. That's really good. Now, hopefully you could see that I wasn't waving it around like a, fairy magic wand, right? You want to let it melt, rise up, and set, okay? So then I just made a trimmer, which I've got here. And here's my little trimmer. So that should be dry. Careful when you're using it, because if it's still hot, it's like molten lava, and it will pull off. Okay, so I just want to make sure I got this. Hopefully this is straight. I guess we'll see in a minute. Okay, and then I'm just gonna cut this little bit off. This is a bit trickier, but we can do it. There we go. There's our little thing. Move all of this out of the way. And bring in my little pig. There he is. And I want to pop this up. So I'm just going to use my dimensionals. Okay. Okay. And got a little tail on that dimensional. Let me just make sure I'm here so we can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to put them like that. Okay. Because I wanted to kind of cover that bottom little scallop bit. Okay, so let me just do this. All right, there we go. Good. All right, now we can put this on the front of our card. My favorite glue is the white glue, as you guys know. Let me say it enough. Love it because I can move it around and decide where I want it. Okay. Now let's add some ribbon. And this is the real red sheer ribbon that you get with the class. Okay. And I'm just going to tie my bow. And then you just sort of, I leave it on the roll and then I tie it and then I cut it. But I kind of just play around with it till I get it the size I want. That looks pretty good. And my scissors. And I just need a glue dot and I can get that on the top there. Now, that's the saying, get a glue dot. Gosh, here we go, glue dot. Ooh, hopefully I've got a glue dot left. Okay, I do. I'm just going to stick that right onto the, and then there we go. Okay. And then I was trying to use as much of the product as I was trying to show you as possible. So here's the, you get a whole thing of wonderful gems with your class. But I don't quite know where I'm going to stick them, but I'll figure it out. How about we take a couple of these red ones. And how about if we just do one like that and another one like that? So just up there in the corner. I think that looks pretty good. All right, let me move all this junk out of the way. Hi, Judy. So glad you came. Michelle came the other day. Right, so that's my cute little card for today. What do you think? Isn't he cute? Now, when you share my video and you click share, click share, and then you type in the comments that you shared it. I'm going to put your name in a draw for a card. And since Janet's on this call right now, I was going to tell her on the next call, which I guess is Sunday, but I can tell her Janet actually won this card because she typed share and she shared my video. And so this is coming to you in the mail, Janet. Woohoo! Okay, so this class, all the information I mentioned at the beginning, will have a link that I'll post. Okay. Now, my other class that I'm doing with Patsy, which is a totally different format, uses the Harvest Meadow Suite collection. And that class is $22. And you get all the pre-cut product that you need to make 4 of our cards. These are not the cards. These are just bonus cards that I happen to make on a Facebook. You can look on my Facebook on YouTube. I post all my Facebook lives on YouTube. So please go over to my channel and check them out. So we don't really show you what we're going to put in our class, except if you follow my blog, we actually sometimes give tips and little hints. So I will put the link for this class also. So this one's 22. The Joyful Life with the products, the DSP, the ribbon, and the gems is 40. Okay. Oh, hi, Diane. Okay. So thank you for sharing, Marilyn. You might win the piggy. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I'm just going to see if there's any other questions. here. And it's purple, Janet, just like your hearts there. Purple hearts, purple card. Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys sharing. It really helps. Oh, hi, Diane. Now, Diane Evans is in my, hi, Mo, is in my downline, like my team, my community of stampers. And I have her to thank for showing me how to do my new little format that you guys are loving. So teacher Diane, I am doing pretty good. I'll show you. Look, Diane, I can click between just like you taught me. So thank you. Thank you for teaching me. Old dog, new tricks. Okay, so any other questions, you guys, before I end? I'll just wait for just a few seconds here. And I will have another card on Sunday at 10 a.m. Okay, that's my kind of my regular scheduled programming. Don't forget to join Anne McKay on Tuesday, September 7th. She will have a card to share with the cute little set that we just did, Joyful Life. And then I'll be back on the 9th with another one, and then she'll be back on the 14th. So then you'll get a really good idea of some of the cute things that you can make with it and why we love it so much. Thank you, Nancy. I really appreciate you guys supporting me, because it has been a journey to just get here where I can do hands, face. Okay. So thanks again, you guys. Have a great day. Happy stamping. If you have any questions, let me know.